Matthew 3:16 through 17 says, after his baptism, as Jesus came up out of the water, the heavens were open, and he saw the Spirit of God descending like a dove, settling on him. And a voice from heaven said, "This is my beloved Son, and I am fully pleased with him." Now, the Father said to the Son, he put his stamp of approval on the Son that day. "This is my beloved Son, and I am fully pleased with him." And when I was doing my Bible study this week, I remembered that the same thing the Father said to Jesus, he said to Adam and Eve in the garden. Do you remember what he said? "You are excellent in every way. I approve of you completely. You are so good, so very good." The Father put his stamp of approval on Adam and Eve. But something happened with Adam and Eve. The enemy came and questioned their identity. The enemy came and questioned what the Father said about Adam and Eve, and they fell for it, but not Jesus. Same thing happened to Jesus. The devil came right after the Father said, "I am fully pleased with you. You are my beloved Son, and I approve of you completely." The enemy came to tempt Jesus with the same temptation he tempted Adam and Eve with. Matthew 4:3, the devil comes and he says, "If you are the Son of God, change these stones into loaves of bread." So he's saying, prove it. Prove that you're just like God. Prove that you're the beloved Son of God. And how did Jesus respond to his questioning his identity that his Father told him he was? Matthew 4:4, Jesus said to the devil, "No. The scriptures say people need more than bread for their life. They must feed on every word of God." Jesus said, "I don't have to do anything to prove who I am. My Father said, I'm his beloved Son, and he's fully pleased with me. That's how I live. That's how I live secure in this world, is by every word my Father says about me is true." And when I was reading again this week, I thought, wow, Jesus showed me and you how to respond to the enemy every time he questions. Every time he questions our identity, every time he tries to tell us that we're not valuable or we're rejected or we're not good enough, "If you are so good, prove it," the devil will say. And we can say, "No, I live by what my Father says about me." Thank you for that woohoo. No. When you hear the negative thoughts come at your mind, men and women, when you hear the doubting God and his faithfulness and his love, Jesus showed us how we can live secure in this world. No, I live by every word my Father says about me. And my Father says I'm loved. And my Father says I'm accepted. And my Father says I'm approved. And my Father says I'm anointed. And my Father says I'm blessed. And my Father says I'm very, very good. Woohoo! And if my Father says it, then what he says is true. And I'm not believing anything else but what my Father says about me. And that's how Jesus lived. And Jesus came so that we could live just like he did, secure in the Father's love.